Thank you. Good afternoon. As my CEO mentioned, in the telecoms industry, when we start talking about technology, we tend to focus on network modernization. But the crystallization of network modernization benefits depends a lot on the IT layer. What I'll focus on my presentation is to explain to you how IT is enabling this at Portugal Telecom and how IT is enabling convergence at Portugal Telecom. Convergence is not about bundling products and services. To truly provide a convergent experience to customers, you need an integrated systems architecture. And how are we doing this at PT? Considering PT is a situation where business applications were divided into silos and foreseeing the need to converge, standardize, integrate, and simplify business applications and processes, 5 years ago, we decided to launch an IT transformation program. We have also decided that this was going to be a phased approach because we wanted to minimize risk, business impact, and most important, yearly investments. But we also understood that this was going to be a long-term process, that it would take several years. As such, we have decided to also invest in our existing systems. We have done that, increasing their efficiency and effectiveness. We consolidated IT vendors. We consolidated our teams. We managed their productivity. We simplify our architecture. We believe that this approach has been paying off because whilst we have been doing this transformation, we have also enabled all the business transformation that my colleagues talked about. Remember, we are completely changing our major applications. To give you an idea, imagine that you are living in your house, and while you are living there, we are completely reconstructing your house. That's what we've been doing. I'd like to talk to you about 4 guiding principles that have been guiding our program. Principle number 1, standards. We believe in standards, and we believe in standards at all levels. At application level, we have defined one application per functional domain, and all business lines are using the same application. This not only promotes convergence, but reduces our IT development and maintenance costs. At infrastructure level, we wanted to take advantage of the cloud and virtualization initiatives that were going on at PT. We are our own internal customers on these initiatives. Second principle, reference data. We want to empower our business users to change systems functionality without requiring IT guys. This has been something that we have been focusing a lot on our new applications. Third, integration framework. Putting all these new applications together requires a very strong integration framework. We invested heavily on this because we want to promote reusability. We want to implement once and use many times. Last but not least, canonical model. Putting all the business lines working into the same applications requires that you define business concept standards. We have to define what is a product, what is a service, what is a customer, what is an account, and so on. Only if we follow these principles, our time to market reduction will be sustainable. Another key piece of our program is the simplification of our architecture. We started with over 450 applications, and we have already eliminated more than 140. We already have some concrete plans to eliminate a further 100 applications, and we will continue. This is very important because if you eliminate applications, we don't need teams to maintain applications, we don't need infrastructure to maintain applications, and we don't need software licenses to run the applications. Our transformation program is now well underway. We have divided it into 11 initiatives. Out of these 11 initiatives, 6 of them are already completed or almost done. 4 of them are currently in execution and have a clear roadmap. There is just one that still needs to be launched, which is our convergent billing system. But a lot of our new products and services that we have been launching are already taking advantage of this new architecture. I will now focus on only two of them regarding convergence at the customer level and two others providing convergence for our operations teams. Starting with our CRM project. We have started the CRM project right in the beginning of our transformation program. We have divided it into 4 phases. 3 of them we have already completed, which covered our residential customers, enterprise customers, and integration with our CTI platform. There is 1 phase that we still need to complete, that is currently in execution and will be terminated next year, covering mobile business. By that time, we'll have all PT customers, B2B, B2C, in one system with unique customer identifiers. This is a totally different approach than having multiple customer identifiers in multiple systems with multiple accounts. This also allows, imagine, a store attendant to, when handling a customer, you will have a 360-degree views of the customer data. You will see what products and services he has with PT, what recent interactions he had with PT, what campaigns does he have with PT. We've also consolidated our front office and back office teams into this platform, as well as all of the channels that the customers can use to interact with PT. The benefits from this are already visible. Our call handling time has been reduced as we converge applications and processes. Just in the fixed line alone, we consolidated 5 applications into just 1. Quality of service has also been improved because having full traceability of all customer interactions allows us to measure, manage, and act on problematic areas. Closely integrated with our CRM platform is CTI. What does CTI provide to us? CTI provides to us a universal queue to handle all customer interactions. Each interaction is then assigned to the most scalable available engine to handle that specific interaction. Another thing that allows is when we have a peak in voice calls, the system will automatically transfer operators working in back office, which are not urgent, and operators working in emails and faxes to handle the peak in voice calls. This improves our quality of service and reduces costs. Moving down into the self-care area. Most of the products and services that we are launching now enable the customer to either manage the service online or use the service online. That requires that the customer authenticates with PT with one username and password. We have created a single sign-on system to enable the customer to reuse the same username and password across all products and services. It does not even need to be one specific username and password to PT. He can reuse his Facebook, Google, Live, Twitter credentials. And in self-care, the customer can manage all of the products and services that he has with PT. He can customize it to their needs, and he can use it on the web, on the TV, or on his mobile phone. We want to empower our customers to handle all the questions that they have online and avoiding that they use our physical channels, like the stores or the call center. For us, it's also important because when implementing a new product and service, we only have to implement self-care functionalities only once. Now, moving in 2 systems that are critical to any telecoms operator. And for us, we have been focusing them on providing real-time provisioning, order management, and network inventory. The consolidation of our order management system is already enabling us to do some very interesting things. Our operations teams, they are now able to install customers 1 day after they sign up with PT. And customers that have been suspended due to non-payment of overdue invoices, they now take 10 minutes to be reconnected instead of 6 hours in the past. Imagine if you want to see a football game of your favorite team that it's starting in 15 minutes, this could be, in the past, quite a very excruciating problem and a very angry call to our call center. Last, we have not talked about one thing, costs. While we have been doing this transformation program and while we have been enabling all of these business initiatives, our IT spending has reduced. And it has reduced in a structural way, mainly focused on OPEX, i.e. the costs to maintain and operate our systems. This has been driven by 2 things, higher efficiency and the convergence of our teams, applications, and processes. To explain to you how all of this is being leveraged in our operations, I would like to pass now to Jason Inácio, which is the head of our technical infrastructure.